We are going live. Hey, welcome to Push Day. It's Push Day. Let's start with some pulling. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, do a few shoulder rolls. Just a few of these guys. Loosen those bad boys up. And then we will do a few pull aparts. I know, I said it was Push Day. This gets us ready for Push Day, even though it's a pull. Because it's actively stretching some of those muscles that are going to be pushing. So just do a few of these guys. Ugh. Wait, I gotta roll first. I didn't roll at all. Whose hamsies are sore? My hamsies, they're sore. These ham hocks. Roll and boom. Roll away. Oof. Welcome to the May 11th episode of Sean Makes People Do Things. Okay, now I'm going to do the pull parts. Yeah, why don't you grab yourself that red band? To be honest, this one's even a little heavy for the first thing I'm doing today.
Do you want me to get you?
Nah, I'll live. Just a few of these bad boys. Just wake things up. Now, because this one's so heavy, I'm not choked up. But if you choke up a little bit, you'll be able to do a bit bigger range of motion. See, now it's giving me tension right at the beginning, whereas way out here, there's no point in me going any narrower than this. But you kind of want a little bit more range of motion. So this is a better start. Now that I am a little warmed up, I think I can do heavier. 4 more. All right, so it's push day. You know what that means? Do some push-ups. It's all about the push-ups when you don't push day. And you have no other equipment, so you have no choice but to do a bunch of push-ups. Check it out. Grab your foot, put it on the band. Grip like so. Then you're going to do face pulls bent over. So face pull looks like this. We're going to do that in here. It's a little weird. I'm going to stand on it with 2, actually. Normally we do this with, oh wait, that's the wrong grip. Just do a hammer grip like this. It's easier if it's anchored in the door, but we kind of want to just fly here. So I'm holding it like that to start. See that setup? And then you lean over, and it's like you're putting a headband on. Just trying to get a quick warm-up going. Alice says, quick? You're being very long-winded. Yeah, but we're moving while we...
So this is a warm-up for shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm feeling it in the right places.
Elbows a little higher, Alice. Don't just hammer curl. That would look like this. I'm more showing them. You've got it right. It's that direction. All right, but on that note, that's enough of that. Toss your band and hold a high plank. High plank. Planky plank. Get on down there and get cozy because we are not leaving this plank for hours. Look, move you guys. Come on down here. Plankarooski. Get cozy down here. Squeeze the butt, tuck the pelvis, press hard into the floor. Okay, now I'm going to do a little thing. I'm going to wiggle my feet back as far as I can. So I'm just going to keep going with those feet. I'm going to keep going. So now my hands are way out in front of me, but I'm not piking. I'm not lifting my hips high. Basically, I'm finding what's the farthest I can go without biting it. Where I'm about to fall. I'm going to stay on the hard floor, not the carpet, so that I'm not slipping. But I've got my feet as far back now about as I can muster. And now I'm going to slowly walk them back forward. Okay, so at the bottom, your hands are as far in front as possible. Now at the top, let's go the other direction. Walk in front of your hands as far as you can. If you need a little mini break, you can take it. Just go to the knees for that second, but then back up. And for this one, turn your palms around. So you don't want to be this way. Back up a little. You don't want to be here. You want to be like there. So I'm walking out in front of them. Stay active. Keep pushing into the floor. 5, 4, 3, and break. Ah, wasn't that nice?
That's fun.
Yeah, we're gonna repeat it. We had so much fun. We're gonna do it twice. Let's do a quick camel pose. You got yoga blocks, great. Reach for your ankles. Keep your butt tight and tucked. I won't be going much farther than this. I'm just probably gonna go fingertips like that. Alice should probably be the one on camera here, but she's over there. But basically,
Yeah, I just tuck my hands into my blue jean pockets like that.
you do this.
Now lift your chest up towards the ceiling and then maybe go back.
I get you.
Big breath in. Big breath out.
Big breath, big breath. All right, that's enough camel pose for me. Back to this plank thing. So get up into high plank and same exercise. See how far forward you can get those hands. Just keep on wiggling. Best to do this now before we get sweaty, because once you're sweaty, you'll be sliding. Keep that butt engaged. Keep your knees locked. Just how far out can you get those hands and those feet? Say 10 more seconds. 8, 7. Think like a gecko. 4, 3, 2.
What does that mean? Think like a gecko.
I don't know, because they can like climb on stuff with their sticky fingers. Yeah, I don't mean like. Think like a gecko. Become a spokesperson for an insurance company.
But that's
This one.
cool.
Cool, man.
Geckos. They're like they really sweet. They can hang on to stuff.
Uh-huh.
They've done research into how their hands work in trying to devise stuff for humans, suction type of gloves and things, like what Tom Cruise wore in MI4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pretended to wear, like, the tech that they pretended to have.
Mhm.
So we're just hanging out in front of our hands here. Pitch out, hold way on out there. I'll show you from the side. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. You want to do another camel pose?
Hello. Yes, but I need you to do it.
Right?
If you're gonna call it camel. If you're calling it something else, great. If you're gonna reference a yoga pose, we gotta do it right.
All right, you done. I'll follow along.
Okay, so you could choose toes tucked or not. I'll get up here. You're good. Just hands on your sacrum, so kind of like going into your blue jean pockets. Actually tuck your chin into your neck, so not down. Just pull your ears back behind you. Yeah. Now, reach your chest up so much that maybe you're going so much up that then you go back and draw your shoulder blades together on your back. And then you can choose to keep your head where it is, or if you want, drop it back. Today, I actually want my chin. My neck feels better. And then, if you want, you can grab for your heels. But it's all about lifting your chest up and pulling your shoulders onto your back. Big inhale. Great. Tuck your chin again. Come out the way you came in.
Okay, much better. I'm glad we sorted that out. All right, push-ups. We're not going to gild the lily too much today. Just good old-fashioned push-ups. That said, if you've got a band and you want to make your push-ups harder for sets numbers 2 and 3, because we're going to do 3 sets of push-ups, do that. If you have a partner around to push on you, do that. Try to pick a weight that lets you only do like around 10, but we're doing a drop set. So once you hit the wall, proceed without that added weight. All right, warm-up set of push-ups. So for your warm-up, pick an incline, countertop, a desk, whatever. Just do 10. I'm going to do on the floor here. Alice is going to do
On the chest.
On the chest. Warm-up set. Here we go. 10 push-ups. 1, 2. I won't count because you might be moving at your own pace. In general with these things, I have not been counting out the reps for various reasons. Like, this isn't a boot camp type of cardio sort of circuit class where I really want you doing the reps in time with me. I leave that to the workouts where it's not up to you what equipment you're using, and odds are there's no equipment. Like if it's a Insanity, remember those workouts, or a Taibo, remember those? Obviously, you got to do exactly what the instructor is doing. What I'm doing here is more just giving you the different options, the type of movement you're going to do, presuming you have whatever equipment on hand, and then just sort of follow along with at least the set total and the rep goal. But you don't have to do them like in sync with us. On that note, it's time for now the heavy sets. Although, wait, we're going to do one more nice pleasant thing in between. Because now that it's getting harder, we want to take little breaks in between sets. Scram.
Oh.
Scram.
I've been dismissed.
On your backs. W shape with the arms. Bridge. Hold. You can do that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just in a separate room.
That's right. This room ain't big enough for the two of us. So you're just holding that W shape. And in this position, you're retracting your shoulder blades. You're keeping your butt tight. Now I want you to think of turning your feet out a little and outwardly rotating your hips a bit. You're turning the hips that way. Stay in that W. Good, 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 good. Okay, now for a second, let your knees come in. Drop your butt for a second. And then again, turn the knees out. Let the heels come in and the toes turn out. Get way up there. Keep pressing hard into the floor. Butt as high as you can. And just hold. Just hold. Palms are still down. Or rather, your hands are still down. Your palms are face up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now it's push-up time. So I've done my warm-up set. Now I'm going to do my first of 3 loaded sets. Alice is going to apply an external load to moi. Alice?
You want to start with the heaviest?
I forget already. What did we figure out?
The heaviest is my hands on your shoulders. That's the heaviest.
Where you're in a plank with your feet on my feet and your hands on my... Okay. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, good. All right. All right. I'm going to lose these suckers. Okay. Ready? I'll get up into plank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to shooting for 10-ish.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you. 7, 8, 9. Get off me, go away here, leave me alone. Oh my god. Okay. That was that. I'm now going to do a drop set right into a few more
Wow.
without Alice. 3, 4. Okay, that's enough. All right, your turn.
Is it easier without me?
Nothing's easier.
um,
Didn't walk into that one.
That was impressive, yo.
Thanks, Brent. I think that's the most of those I've gotten with you in that
I
position,
think
right?
you are correct.
So that's type of PR.
That's PR.
That's our PR move. We do an elbow bump.
We did this even pre-corona
Yeah, we were elbow bumping
at the
before
gym.
it was cool.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna push on you. You're gonna get the negatives with pillow. Once Alice laughs a little on a set, it's dead. It's done. It's done for.
Mostly in arm exercises, pull-ups and push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she laughs on a squat, she can
Right.
laugh through it.
It's like
Something about just takes the wind out of her sails.
All right.
I should tell you like horrible facts or something. Like tell you about deforestation or something. To uncheer you up. Okay, you ready?
Mhm.
Just the negatives with weight. Good. And push. Nice one. Extra weight. I'm gonna give you a lot, yep. Maybe I pushed too hard because
No.
it made her giggle.
No, okay. All right. I'm sorry.
Good. There you go. This is so funny. I'm pushing pretty hard. For folks at home who can't tell, I'm giving her a lot of extra weight. Good. Is that 7?
Oh, there's all I'm thinking about is not laughing. I'm not going
2 more. I should give you some bad puns because then you never laugh. That's not true. Sometimes she laughs at my puns, but she laughs in a way like the way you laugh at somebody, not with somebody. You laugh at them. Last rep. Good. Okay. Momentary breather, and then just give me the drop set.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no getting out.
I really thought I was done.
Good. Just 5. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. He's working.
We just had a push day.
I know. We haven't been resting much. We've been doing a lot of consistency. We're taking Thursday off, I think we figured out, right?
Yeah, that's 3 more workouts.
And today's Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow is
Pull,
pull day.
which we just had on Friday,
Yeah,
Saturday,
yeah. And then leg day is the next day,
it's Wednesday.
is Wednesday, and then we get a break.
Yeah.
That's great. I can't wait for that break. The next leg day is going to be a little more quad dominant because the other one was more ham, right? More knee dominant, not as hip dominant. Okay, round 2. I think I'm recovered. You ready?
Mhm.
Same thing. Same setup. I don't know if I'll get 10 again. Is there enough room for me to do this here? I guess there is. Okay, all aboard.
I wonder if I could just be here instead.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, man.
That's okay.
I'm trying to like
Don't worry about it.
not be using my arms the whole time, but that's not possible.
Just one.
Good job. Good job. I blame myself on that set.
Fear not. No, I get it. You don't want to be tired out before your set of push-ups. Holding a plank is a top of a push-up. What are you doing?
good workout.
Yeah, we're doing a good workout. Okay. Use your band this time.
Okay.
I know we just did that the other day,
It's good.
but I think it's better. I think you're less likely to get the giggles. So that was my second heavy set. Next one will be my final heavy set. What in God's name did I do? There it is. Here she goes.
Sort of.
So who in Manhattan saw that rain, huh? A little thunderstorm.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that happened. May showers. Good. There we go. So notice she's got the elbow splitting the band. The band is going just above and just below. You can do it the other way around, where both sides of the band are above the elbow. Slight chance it rolls up and whips you in the neck. So, and it's also heavier. Good. Now once you hit the wall, instead of going to the knees, just lose the band. I know.
I don't even think I could do it without.
I know at this point you're wiped. I have to take a good little bit to recover in between. Some peeps popped on. Brian! Oh, and Split Oak Eats. They're here with pizza.
I want pizza.
I really want pizza.
All right.
Hey, Belle. Hi, Belle. Hi, Marnie. Belle, congratulations on your nomination. Everybody, Belange got a drama desk. Oh, wait a minute. What is it called? The Drama Desk Awards. Yeah, got a nom.
Congrats. That's
Featured
huge.
actress. Good stuff.
That's awesome.
All right. What are we up to? Oh, yeah. Let's do a quick another thing in between.
Okay.
For I have not the strength to do push-ups at the moment.
Great.
On your backs again. Now, it's going to be a straight leg plank. Are my feet in frame? They're not. Now they kind of are. Quarter bend of the knees. Arms this way. Bridge. Hold the bridge. So, these are hard. Especially because yesterday was hammy day. Your knees are bent and in the air. Your butt is squeezing and tucked, and you're pressing your arms down like that. Squeezing your shoulder blades back. You can put your head on the ground. Walk those arms underneath you. Get the pelvis high. I have to take a momentary breather because those are hard. And back up we go. Slight bend of the knees. Straight leg. Bridge. Or almost straight leg. There's harder ways to do this. You can even elevate where your arms are on something, like 2 steps, 2 benches. That is really hard. You can do a minute of that. I would say you have dang good posterior core stability. Think of anterior core stability is push-ups and holding planks for a long time. Posterior core stability, on one hand, that is not losing a straight spine when you do a deadlift. So as I rise up in a deadlift, if I start to do that, I don't have good stability in my back. So an exercise that trains that is this, what you are doing, holding that plank. Okay, I'm going to, now that I tired myself out, I think do my final push-up. I'm gonna let my heart rate come down just for a second. And then do this last one. Alice, I absolutely cannot have you hold that same position this time.
You want the other
We
way?
need to do the other way, which is a little lighter. We figured out more of her weight on my legs weighs less. Physics or something.
Okay. Can you plank?
Wait. People at home, you should be doing the same thing. Don't just jump right into your next set of push-ups. Like really let yourself recover. Get a book, send some texts, or do the exercises we did in between. Because this is my third heavy set, right?
Yeah.
All right, no time like the present. All right, hop on the heady train. So, you ready, pal?
Mhm.
Down I go. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do no more. How you doing back there?
Okay.
You can get out of there. I'm gonna do a few more without you. Is that just fatigue of hands?
Just placement.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that's not that. All right, last one for you. Why don't you go without anything? Just max reps, but same deal. A pause set. Or, you know, no, do a drop set. So go to your knees by the time you hit the wall. Does that make sense, folks? You get what we're working on? Do you ken what I mean then? Good. Keep them abs tight. So after this, we are going to go play with the Jungle Gym, which is our suspension trainer. If you have a TRX, that works. If you are without, you can just do this next one on the ground. We're just going to do pike push-ups. You're probably tired of push-ups though. If you have bands, use those. You can either stand on your band and push it toward the ceiling, or you can anchor it behind something and press it that way, but press it in a way that it's going overhead like that, because we're trying to do an overhead movement, a vertical pressing movement. Good job, Al. You did a ton of these. All right, so we're off to the kitchen, but I'll just demo this really quick. If you're going to use bands to get your vertical press, you can just step on it. Away we go. Nothing fancy. Elbow can be inside or it can be in front of the band, whatever's more comfortable, and just press till the cows come home. You can do those double arm. I don't like it as much. I think it would look like this. Nothing. I don't hate it. I just find it's a little weird on the grip. But I was playing around with these one day, and I kind of like that you can also add a slight push apart. But let's not get into that today. All right, away we go. Got all my toys. I'll grab yours. Sorry. We're gonna be, Alice. We're gonna be in front of the door of our usual spot. We're probably gonna want to set you up in here. You can be on that chair. There you go. Everybody get cozy. So, quick refresher. So we're using the Jungle Gym, which is this variation of a TRX. It's more like Olympic rings in a way, gymnastic rings rather, because it's two separate straps. You can change how close together they are, and they are parallel, whereas a TRX shares the same anchor, right? So they come down in a V shape. So that is one positive to the TRX, sorry, to the Jungle Gym. But it is a little, but they're annoying in other ways. So there's trade-offs, like a lot of things in life. All right, so I got these things behind the door. They're not going anywhere. Remember when you anchor something in a door, you flip the anchor itself over the door, and then you shut the door this way, not the other way around. You don't want the anchor pulling the door open. You want the anchor, no matter how hard I pull, all it does is pull the door in to the frame a little bit harder. Same with if you're anchoring bands in your door. Okay, so I'm just gonna shorten these a teeny bit, just so they're not literally on the ground. I'll try to get them even. That's the other pain in the ass of this set, is you have to spend a little minute getting them right. Gymnastic rings are endless if they don't have like markings on them. Okay, that's close enough. So I'm gonna do a pike push-up with my suspension trainer. So check it out. Just like if you were on the floor, but the nice thing now is I am doing it with straps. So I walk back a good ways, so my heels are maybe just in front of the door. I probably actually can lengthen these straps. I'll do that for set number 2. Now I'm gonna dive forward, okay? See this direction? So my head is slightly in front of these things, and then I push up, and at the top I like to come in a little bit. So down like that. You should feel a bit of a stretch in the hammies, and just shoot that head way out. Keep your spine neutral. Make sense, folks? I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of these. I am going to lengthen them for the next set because I can do a lot of these at this height. If I was more directly under this, it would weigh more, and also if they were longer, it would weigh more. If this is too hard for you, you just walk forward a little bit. If you don't have straps, you can use the floor, and if the floor is too hard, you just pick an incline. Thanks, Alice. Don't want to give no free peep shows. You got to pay extra for that. That's my... that's not on my YouTube. Never mind. One more, I guess. Okay, your turn, honey. Time for presses.
Great.
All right, into her strict pike. Try not to scrape your skin with the straps. Easier said than done. Very nice. Now Alice is probably gonna want to, she's already doing it. She's playing with flaring her elbows a good bit. It's up to you where you want those elbows, wide or more tucked. Alice does a ton of yoga, so she often has her elbows tucked when she's going from downward dog into upward dog. So it's good that she's mixing it up here, going with the wide position of the elbows, just because that's something she doesn't normally do as much of. Variety is key. This is another reason, let's say you're a runner, it's good to alternate your regular running with sprints or tempo runs. You know, just speed it up, slow it down, vary it. It changes where the stress is at the joint, you know, where peak tension is. That's good, Al.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's doing some cool stuff. She's letting she's letting herself get really low there at the bottom. Making that look easy. It ain't.
I like these better than the down dog variations that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, on 2 blocks and I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that these move a little. I like that you can get your head between them more easily than the blocks. And the grip is nicer than the blocks.
I think the placement of the movement in my hands allows me to get deeper.
Yeah.
Than when I'm just stuck with my hands. I think my shoulder mobility allows.
Right.
So yeah, it's fun.
I am going to lengthen these now a little bit, folks. And the only annoying thing is, I think one of them, even though they're now exactly the same, oh no, they are straight. Maybe they were folded up weirdly once. All right, so you can see now they're hitting the ground, so I couldn't do like push-ups and stuff. But because I'm going to be out there in front of myself, it's fine that they're that long. Okay, set number 2. And guess what? 3 is the magic number. We're doing 3 of these as well. I might have gone just a hair too far. I did go too far. Urgh. Can my feet not slide if I keep them there? Urgh. It's a little weird where I chose to set up. Alice, for you, I'm going to shorten them. I should really shorten them for myself, but I don't feel like it.
What did you say? Variety is a spice of life.
I did. Now I'm contradicting myself. See, I've made them just too far. Okay. So, That was a bit of a foul up, but it's all right. I just made for a much heavier and shorter set than I needed. But it's all right. Got something done. Let me shorten these guys again. Not that much. That much. All right. Can you get it about yay long? See what I mean? It's a nuisance. Whereas the TRX, you can quickly readjust them to get them the same length. And again, folks, it's 3 sets of these. If you're doing single arm band presses, just do 2 per side. By then you should be done. Your 4 sets and our 3 sets, we should finish at about the same time.
I should let you do this.
Let me take a lookie.
I'm doing a bad job.
That's all right. You're not familiar with
I'm sorry.
these. It really.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I got to it, and then I did it, and then it didn't do
What are you
right.
talking about?
All right.
To the nanometer, that's right. Actually, no, it's terrible. Let me fix it. It was. You were very close, though. Yeah, there you go. Okay, grab hold.
Thank you, man.
So, she will now be ready. It will be harder than the previous set. Getting that nice strict pike. Great. Oof, excellent.
I'm better at these than I am at strict push-ups for sure.
I would agree so far. That fits your, how you just dominate dumbbell shoulder press, barbell shoulder press.
Well, I carry my tension in my shoulders. I live tight up there.
There you go.
Live building muscle in my shoulders.
And we used to do a little Olympic lifting, Alice and I, because she has such good mobility and she's strong with overhead that those people can do snatches and cleans. Part of it, the reason we didn't stick with them too much is one, I only know the basics of those. I'm not an Olympic lifting coach. If you're really going to pursue them, those are the guys and gals you want training you for that movement. For our purposes, my understanding of the lifts was sufficient. But the other thing was just how to program them. Like when we were doing total body stuff, they fit, but kind of took a big chunk of the workout. And when we were only doing like 1 a week, it's like how much benefit could we get from that versus squats, deads, bench, overhead press.
Wow, we used to only work out once a week.
Now it's almost 7.
Yeah, now it's
We didn't even take that rest this time. Usually we 3 rest. Now we're going on day 5 or something.
And now the problem is that when we rest, it's like, oh great, I get to take a different workout that for my mental health. I do a different workout. Yeah.
Now you sometimes do that even though you've still worked out with me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I would really love a full rest day. But yeah, 2 a days if I want yoga. Yeah, if I want to take a yoga class, it needs to be my second or workout of the day because Sean won't let me not lift. Because we're workout buddies in quarantine.
It's not that I wouldn't let you not lift. I think you would just feel weird seeing me talking to myself in the other room. Remember I tried that like day
You
one,
did it once, yeah.
and it was just weird.
This is set 3, right?
Yeah.
Last one for me. Okay.
Good job.
Your turn, dear.
Good job, buddy. I love working out with you.
Aw.
I really do. Even when I don't want to do it or I'm in a bad mood or I've had a rough day at work.
I appreciate
really
that.
love working out with you.
Likewise.
And I'm grateful that you trained me and put up with my shenanigans. All right.
All right, so while she does that, I'm gonna explain what's coming next. They're like, what? There's more? Yeah, there's more. Using your door anchor, take your 2 lightest bands. If you have not light bands like that, maybe you've got a TheraBand. That you will just step on unless you have one of those door anchors that TheraBand makes. I doubt anybody has one of those. Take your lightest, loop it like that to connect it, a slip knot, onto your other band. So now you have a nice long and light band. And you know what that means, lat raises. And if you are familiar with lat raises, you know that they're gonna be horrible with this tension. We're gonna let Alice finish those while I go get my door anchor. How'd you do? Oh, you're still going. Sorry. I heard you
No, I'm
giggle
good.
as soon as you were
I
done.
was like waiting for you. I wanted to stop, and I was like, oh, how long is he gonna be? That was it. And then you were coming back, so I was like, I'll do one more, and that was done.
So check it out. Since I have this clip, I'm gonna loosen that. I'm just gonna ba-boom, okay? And then this goes on there as well. And now this goes in the door. If you don't have this clip, you just slip knot this through that, okay? But it's just easier if you have this clip. So Alice is going to gracefully remove that. I'm putting this door anchor low, very low, not quite underneath. It's sort of just shy of underneath. Just because I find when it's fully under, it like can slide a little. All right, now, finally, if you have a D handle, feel free to use it. I'm just gonna go with this, but you can attach, I'll show you. I'm still slightly recovering. Actually, I'll just attach it. Why not? So if you have one of these, you can attach it for this one. Also, if you were doing presses, I know I'm telling you this a little late, this makes that a little nicer. So away we go. Wiggly biggly. Come here. Okay. Alice, come with me. Come with me.
Oh,
Out I go.
okay.
All right. Lat raise. Here we go. Option 1, you just stand there. Option 2, you can like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. I just changed my mind. Just a good old lat raise. So this is gonna be pretty hard. Right sense? Up and down. Now this is a rare instance where the band, I kind of like how at the very top, it's not adding any additional load, but that's good. I wouldn't want it to get any heavier there. So, because you're not really stretching it once the hand is there. Now I'm just kind of moving my hand up. It's stretching a little bit more, but not much. And if I kept going, it actually starts coming back. So it's shortening the band if I were to decapitate myself. Good old lat raises. If you don't have a band, grab some soup cans or a gallon of milk. Alice, how much does a gallon of milk weigh?
8 pounds.
Yeah, what if it's 2%?
8 pounds.
Oh yeah, what if it's half and half?
8 pounds.
I don't know if that's true. Oh my gosh, that hurts. I'm gonna do a little lighter. Ugh. Not that makes it much more tolerable.
You think a gallon, like any liquid, weighs more than another liquid? You
I don't
think
know. There's
milk-
more fat in there versus.
Milk weighs more than water
Yeah.
in a gallon.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Thicker. More. What's the word? Viscous. Yeah. A gallon of oil would weigh more than. Olive oil would weigh more than water, right? I mean, not if you're saying fluid ounces are fluid ounces. Yeah, that's the measurement itself. But like, yeah, a gallon of water has to weigh less than a gallon of something thicker.
We're gonna have to Google that.
I guess we will.
How much does a gallon of water weigh versus a gallon of milk?
Yeah. I mean, I'll bet it's not much different. For our purposes, it's negligible.
How much do you think this weighs?
Oh, I have no idea. There's charts. I never look at them. By the way, we're going to do 2 sets per arm. And then we're going to do a little triceps. And then we're going to repeat the entire workout. Just kidding.
Holy.
I've been letting y'all off easy, and I haven't been doing like finisher sets at the end of these things. Some days we do, but not in a little while. That's where you like just do a final like push up at the very end of everything.
Yeah, but that's when you're also speeding through the stuff.
Not just that, right? It can be a long ass, slow bodybuilder-y workout where you're going
That's when
on
I'm gonna
90 minutes.
peace out on those. I know, it's like, what else do you have to do in quarantine? I got plenty of shit to do in quarantine.
That's like when you, let's say we were doing a leg day, and at the very end, I throw the kettlebell into your arms, and I put the heavy loop around your ankles, not your ankles, your knees, and I just have you do long, slow squats, time under tension stuff, or maybe even have you jump at the top. That would be a finisher.
I know.
So yeah, if you have a weight, it's really the same movement. It's just lifting like that. And if you have 2 dumbbells and you want to lift both at the same time, do it. This is lifting out to only one side. Yeah, maybe it works my obliques a little bit, but not so much to make that a reason to do it. Who knows whiskeys? Is Bunnahabhain? Am I saying that right? Is that good? We got some. It was given to us. Is that good? Is that good whiskey? What about Connemara? Oh,
We went to the
how are
Connemara.
things in Connemara? What?
We went to Connemara.
Yeah, we did. That's not where we got this.
No, that was not where I got this.
I'm gonna do one more. Okay, that's your turn. I can't believe we're still going. This is awful. It's a hard workout. Okay, here she go.
I love you, Sean.
I love you, sweetheart. Lat raises. Hitting them delts. I know, don't you hate that? Some people say this works medial delt, and those people would be wrong. There is no medial delt. There's the posterior, anterior, and lateral delt. They think medial because like it's in the middle of those. Medial refers to closer to the midline of the body. Lateral refers to away from the midline. Sean's pedantic. I ain't hating. That's fine. Good, Alice. Good. Lat raise for days. Now some would say, well, what does it matter? Yeah, all right, fine, if you're just trying to build your shoulder. But what if, like, the paramedic told the doctor that there was a gunshot in the medial delt? Like, it's important that, you know, doctors know their anatomy. Accuracy is important. Where's the infection? Oh, it's in his, and then they make up a muscle, and then the patient dies.
I mean, hopefully there's not a doctor doing that, Sean.
Well, that's my point, though, is that that it is important to get the right word.
Yeah.
How's that noise?
It's great.
See, it's just so weird lifting bands when you're so used to dumbbells and stuff, because like that's what you would do with a dumbbell as you're getting tired, but it doesn't help you when it's a band because it's elastic tension. You don't benefit from Inertia. It's taking forever. I'm gonna do one more. Nope, I'm not. I just made a fib. Okay, here goes Al.
You're gonna try to do it.
I was gonna try to do one.
You're hopeful.
Speaking of hopeful, we are not gonna finish before clap because we care. We're going to have to send one of us to clap while the other keeps exercising. Why? Because we're gonna do triceps after this. I'm gonna show you how to prep for your next set. So for this exercise, we don't have much leverage and we don't want the weight to change much. That's why I took 2 light bands and connected them. That makes the weight pretty constant from start to finish. It doesn't get much heavier. But for the next thing, it's fine, even useful if it gets a bit heavier. So we are going to still connect bands, but we're going to go with this heavy guy and this medium to heavy guy. All right, but same idea. I'm doing my slip knot.
Your time. Slip knot or good.
Sorry, I just took some of your skin off.
It's all good.
Mm,
I'm not gonna move the camera this time.
it's fine.
Get the lens flare.
Yep. So we've got a show recommendation for folks if they're interested. Unorthodox. It was good. We sat down to watch 1 episode last night. Alice, how many episodes did we watch last night?
4.
How many episodes are there total?
4.
So that's what happens when you set yourself in front of the TV to watch a single episode of a show, and that show turns out to be really good. You watch all that show. You binge it. Ugh.
It was really good.
On a school night, we did that.
School night, I was resisting doing work too. They kept being like, it's a school night.
Ugh.
So good.
So good.
No regrets.
Brilliant acting.
Yes.
Ugh. Very, very good writing. Ugh.
Yes.
There you go. And it's on the Netflix. It's in Yiddish. We watched it without subtitles, but you might want to enable them. To challenge ourselves.
Sean actually has about 5 Yiddish dictionaries.
I do. I have some Yiddish dictionaries. One of my clients, on more than one occasion, gave me that one. She knew I got such a kick out of one of them. She gave me another one. I know more Yiddish than most Jews. I really do. I know so much Yiddish. Here's your word of the day: kanahara. That's like a curse. That's what I could keep saying when I say, "Oh, Alice, we're gonna break this door." She'll say, "Oh, you just put a kanahara on the door." I think I'm using it right. I don't know. That happens every time I use Yiddish. My client will say, "That's not really what it means." Puch is a little bit of like fuzz on your shirt. You got some puch. Just some puch, not schmutz. Schmutz is, slimy, greasy, just from the floor. Puch is like stuff in a pillow. All right, Alice, can I task you with trading places? Rotate the camera. Everyone at home, you're going to be so excited to learn. We're almost there. See why this clip is awesome? Just saves you one step. Okay. Last exercise, unless we do a finisher. Today, I'm not going to do the 2. If you've been following along on these, some days I have a band looped through to pull. Today, I've just got the 1 here. I'm going to put this around my head. I'm not going to kick this because, as Alice and I have noticed, we might be damaging our floors. See what we do for you people. Okay, so I'm like so. I keep my elbows in, I lean forward, and then I'm gonna do a chopping motion. So make sure that's fully in there. I'm gonna probably be able to go pretty far forward, Alice. I don't know if you want to go more forward. There we go. So see, I lean over, my abs are tight, and I went a little too far forward. So I'm gonna take a little half step back. And now I'm just doing this chop. I like the neutral grip. You can also do an overhand grip, ow, like that. So I bend my elbows, straighten my elbows. Bend them, straighten. I'm gonna go back to neutral. Try not to mess your hair up. So chopping, bending, chopping. Bring it all the way to your shoulders and lock those elbows. So here's an incomplete rep. See, I'm not straightening fully. You want those elbows stiff at the bottom. Bend them, straighten them, bend them, straighten them. You can either hang your head like this or keep it upright and go outside your ears. Oh, good Lord. Don't you encroach.
Okay.
I'm gonna do more.
Okay, I'm gonna go clap.
Oh, it's 7. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more and then we're gonna trade places. It's every day it is still a very robust round of applause. Oh, triceps. You can also do these, just fly. You can hold, just like in the gym, you know, the rope, and you can press down like that. I'll do a few of these while I wait for her. Oh, Lord have mercy, my poor body. Hear that? Somebody has an air horn. Oh, Alice, trade places with me. I'm dying. Well, I guess I can end it. I guess we can say goodbye. Everyone, you've worked very hard, I guess. I'm going to end it now. I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow for pull day, unless we take a break, but I really don't think we're going to. Bye.